Hello guys, I'm Cesar, welcome to my channel. So I'm a day 1 Wuthering Waves player, but I made this new account to see how fast I could clear the tower if I tried really hard to go for it. I'm showing you Chixia here as a reference because you get her for free a few minutes after you create your account and start the main story. So this is my account creation date, February 9th, and here is the date I got the achievement, all crests on Hazard Zone, February 17th, only 8 days after I started the account, or 9 if you wanna count day 1 as a day. And I will show you my store so you can see I have all first time purchase bonuses available, which means I never bought any of these packs, and I also don't have the subscription or battle pass. So if you wanna learn more about how I got this clear so early, stay with me in this video and I will explain a bit of what I did on each day, and finally show you the tower clear. But before we begin, I wanna clarify something to avoid causing any confusion. This is not a guide on how to clear the tower, okay? It's just a personal challenge I made for myself. And actually some of the things I'm gonna do are really bad for a free-to-play account. Especially this one. I'm gonna spend astrites to refill weight plates 6 times a day for 9 days. That's 600 every day, total of 5400, and I only get 700 back from clearing the tower. So yeah, this is a terrible idea. Do not spend your hard-earned free-to-play astrites on this. I only do it because the purpose of this account, the reason it exists, is to clear the tower as fast as possible. And I need to reach level 50 for that. Doing it before 50, with characters capped at level 70 and only one limited, I don't wanna say it's impossible, maybe some madman can do it, but it's really hard, so I need to reach 50. Now that this is clarified, let's see what I did on the first day. Obviously the first thing I'm gonna do is main story, because it gives a lot of experience, and as soon as I reach this young guy, I spend my first weight plates, because when you make a new account it's capped at 240, and I don't wanna cap any more energy. Another important thing is I want to fight Ryder as soon as possible. I wanna get his echo to move faster because you can't fly in Shinsho like in Rinosita, but at least Ryder helps moving a bit faster. Then I continue rushing the story. Luckily, thanks to the skip button, it's pretty fast. This is from my Twitch VOD and you can see 2 hours, 40 minutes into the game, I'm already fighting Dreamless. When I reach level 20, I have 17 permanent pulls. I can get 3 more from the free level bundle and another 20 from the mail. This is enough to get the first permanent 5-star from beginner banner. Ideally, I want it to be Verina or Anchor, then I can claim the other one from the selector. First thing I get is a Command of Conviction. That's pretty good. It's a decent weapon I can use until I get the 5-star one.
Quit the chit-chat.
And this is a Mortefy, another good one. He's gonna be fairly relevant for the final clear. Next Temple is not that good. This one is Val too. And here is Dancing. This is an extremely important pull. And the 5-star is Jansin, no Verina or Anchor sadly. Anyway, I don't wanna reroll because it took me 4 hours to get here. What if I reroll 2 more times and get 2 Lingians? No, thank you. For now, I'm gonna use the free selector in the mail to claim Anchor, and Verina will have to wait a bit. I keep rushing the story and finish Mount Firmament and Black Shores on day 1. At the same time, I'm trying to complete the guidebook, which gives experience and other good rewards. I also started this side quest called Hidden Dangers, because it's daily locked, you need 2 days to complete it, and when it's done it unlocks a store where you can trade ore for some weapon mats. It's not much, but everything counts here. At the end of the day, I'm level 24 and I'm doing my weekly bosses. I started this account on a Sunday, and that's a key factor because I can do weekly bosses on day 1, then I have another entire week to do them, and finally I can do them again on the second Monday. So in only 9 days I get to claim boss drops from 3 different weekly resets. And you will see later when we get to the clear that I needed every single one of my weekly boss drops. I do the turtle once because I need the bell to unlock Verina's passive. I don't have her yet, but I know I will. And then I go for Scar twice. Anchor and Spectre Rover share these drops, and I'm using both of them for this run, so I can pick later which one needs more of a damage boost and use the boss drops on that one. For day 2 I keep my focus on the story and finish all of Rinasita, or at least what we had in 2.0, up to Act 3. After that I only did some random exploration, started getting some placeholder echoes and reached level 30. Day 3. Now that main story is done, my new goal is to reach level 20 databank and start farming 5-star echoes. I also need Union level 40 for that. You can get some 5 stars before level 40, but it's not worth trying with the low rates. Better focus on leveling first. For that I have all the purple and green quests, which give decent experience. At the end of the day I'm Union level 35 and level 17 databank, and you can see that all my purple and green quests are gone. I only have blue ones now, which I will do on next day, and some Nore, which is low priority for now because it doesn't give experience. Since I'm level 35, I can claim 15 pulls from the beginner event, and I can do 14 pulls now. So I decided to try my luck and get an early Verina. Get ready now because this is some crazy pull session. First 10 pull, and I told you, it was gonna get crazy. After that chance in bad luck, I got an early Verina.
This flower is for you. I hope it makes you happy.
I was freaking out at this point, but there is more. Another Verina, double 5-star.
This flower is for you. I hope it makes you happy.
I'm gonna activate this Verina sequence because I hate seeing red dots on my screen. But it's not gonna matter for the clear, it's only some extra healing, no damage boost at all. And because I seem to be on a lucky streak, I tried to get the sword as well. First 10 pull, nothing good. But second 10 pull, and I get an early sword too. Now this is good, but not that important because I was going to guarantee it anyway from the beginner event at level 45. But it's nice to have it early and I can claim the gun from there instead. And I'm using rectifier characters too, but I don't need the permanent one because I'm pulling for Phoebe's weapon when that banner is released. One more 10 pull and I get no gun, but that's a nice Jigsaw sequence. Anyways, really good pull session, a great way to finish this day of doing quest after quest. I was a bit scared at this point because when you're too lucky, your luck has to balance at some point, you know? And I still have to pull Phoebe and her weapon on the next day. I was like, please don't balance yet, let me get Phoebe first. I've been playing with blue echoes and a 4-star sword until now. At least with the 5-star I can do some more damage now. On day 4 I completed a lot of blue quests and reached level 38. After that I had a long break because version 2.1 was releasing. At night, coming back from maintenance, it was time to pull Phoebe and her weapon. I farmed a lot of pulls, this is enough to guarantee Phoebe. Depending on my luck, the weapon may have to wait if I fail the 50-50 and go to full pity. So first 10 pull, and it's Alto.
What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
Second 10 pull, another Alto. Third 10 pull, yeah, another Alto. Fourth 10 pull, Lunar Cutter, and guess what? Another Alto, of course. Bro, I have nothing against you, but come on, there is Jixie and Lumi here too.
Don't worry.
Anyways, I can't complain too much because on 50 pulls I get a Lumi, breaking the Alto streak, and I win my 50-50 and get a kind of early Phoebe. It's nice to win the 50-50, but at the end of the challenge you will see I have a lot of fast trades left. Even if I lost 50-50 and went full pity, I could still guarantee her. Well, I can go for her weapon now. This rectifier is really good for my account, not only for Phoebe, but Anchor can use it as well. It's not amazing on her cause she cannot use the passive, but it helps balance crit ratio and gain attack. Weapon pulls are gonna be a bit worse, I'm going to 70 pity here. The first 20 pulls gave me some weapons I don't really need. 30 pulls and I got Yohu, I'm not gonna use her.
Catch me, huh, you thieves?
40 pulls, another useless weapon. $50 pulls, more weapons I don't need. I wish I could get variation weapon to use on my Verina, but it's not gonna happen. I had to finish this challenge with a Copium 3-star weapon. $70 pulls, another useless rectifier. I'm doing singles now cause it's really close. Four, and I get the weapon at 74 pity. Can't complain anyway. One Phoebe's 50-50, that's all that matters. I haven't farmed for her yet, so I'm gonna spend my refills on Lorelei to get Phoebe leveled, and that's the end of day 4. At the start of day 5, I claimed the free Sanhua from permanent event, and I'm gonna level her of course. She's a very good character and Ankor's best friend when it comes to meta. I'm almost level 40, only need one more level, and this is a new game version now, 2.1. We got a new green quest that I'm gonna do, and a few others I had pending. After completing them, I still need 5k more experience to reach level 40, so I'm gonna do some tower cause it's the only thing left in my guidebook. These are the pre-endgame towers, not the ones I wanna clear for the challenge yet. The first tower is a clean sweep. I was actually supposed to do this before, and my characters are too strong for it already. Next tower was pretty easy as well, even at level 60 and without farming echoes, and I'm not using Phoebe yet. After killing Tap Mephis and Expert, the experimental zone is completed, and I unlock Hazard Zone. This is the one I need to clear for the challenge, but I'm not gonna bother for now cause it's way harder and I need to farm some echoes. Now I can claim a lot of experience, and after doing Groundless Hologram I claim the last task that's possible from my guidebook for now, but I'm still not level 40, so I'm gonna do some blue side quests. I only need 20 more experience now, and this little chest from David is gonna do it. The level 40 Ascension quest also unlocks Databank level 20, so I can finally farm echoes now and level my stuff to 70. And I'm gonna reach level 45 on the same day, cause look at the guidebook, it's broken at this level, giving 500 experience per task and 15k after finishing a phase. That's gonna make me skip some levels. Also, I've been saving all of my tuners up to this point, and the best part is I saved every single crystal solvent. I'm gonna use all of them on Tacet fields now to farm some echoes and hit level 45. After reaching that level, I get the final reward from the beginner event, the 5-star weapon selector. Since I already have the sword, I use it to claim the gun. And I'm gonna spend those permanent pulls I got, hoping to get a variation rectifier or a dancing sequence, but it's not gonna happen. Yohu and Baishi on the first 10, and then a Tochi. That's a really nice view, but it's not gonna help me clear the tower. Day 6 was just a huge echo farming day. I'm running around the map, tracking mobs, killing everything, and doing cost 4 chains too, going for one after the other. Also doing whatever exploration stuff I find on my way, cause I still need to hit level 50. If you wanna see the echoes I got, I will have a final build showcase at the end of the video, after the tower clear, because this is gonna take forever if I show you the echoes for each day. For now, I'll just tell you I'm aiming for double crit on all echoes for the Spectro, Fusion and Havoc DPS sets, and at least one crit substat for the Moonlit support echoes. I choose Moonlit because I can use it on all my super characters. Healer set was probably better for Rover or even a second Spectro set, but my resources and time are limited for this clear, and Moonlit is very efficient. I can use it on Sanhua, Rover and Mortefi, and I only need to change the cost tree to match their elements. By the way, tuners were never a problem, I had so many at the end of this challenge, but eco tubes were the main issue instead. Exactly the opposite as when you've been playing for a while, you will have spare tubes and a lack of tuners. We are on day 7 now, the last day we see this Sanhua login here. I was doing some tower tests on this day, and I have to say Phoebe disappointed me a bit. Don't get me wrong, she's really good, but relies too much on Spectre Rover to apply Frazzle. I was planning to use Phoebe on one tower and Rover for the other one, because both towers have Spectre weakness, but they really need to go together, at least at this low level. The good news is, with the new ecos I farmed, Rover and Phoebe were almost clearing the middle tower monkey without a healer. And they are still level 70, so at level 80 they can definitely do this. And that's really good because I leave Verina free to use her in some other floor. Besides the testing, I also did a lot of eco farming and exploration on day 7. I'm showing you my map so you can see what my percentages look like at the end of the day. On the next day I have to try and take all of these to 100% because that's the only way I can reach level 50. We are moving to day 8 now, and after doing a lot of exploration with loot mapper and everything to finish as fast as possible, I have almost my whole map at 100%, except for the Sorok Highlands. Anyone who has completed the Wuthering Waves map will know this area is a pain to get 100% on, because there are so many undetected chests. So instead of suffering with it, I'm going to the new underground area to get my last experience. After fighting Dream Patrols and getting some new echoes that also gave me experience, I'm almost done, and this chest in front of me will make me reach it. Level 50. It's time to level up all my characters and weapons and face the final challenge. But first, let's see one last pull session because I got a lot of permanent pulls from this exploration day. 10 pulls and I get a Sanhua sequence, at least it's a character I'm using, but her S1 doesn't help much. 20 pulls, useless weapon. 30 pulls, one more useless weapon, no variation sadly. And now we can go to the tower. I'm starting with middle tower because Phoebe Rover is my strongest combo, and I'm trying to clear with their skills at level 6 and no passives activated, so I can use all my boss drops for other characters that may need them more. By the way, I'm sorry about the quality loss. Most of these clears are clips from my Twitch channel and I didn't notice it was lowering the quality so much until I was done with everything. It is what it is. I know it now for the next time.
The hour is upon us. Sounds come forth. One with the sound.
Together we stand. Crystals, give me strength.
The end has come.
Sentinel, protect me. Answer me. Together we stand.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
Sentinel, protect me. Silence. Bluebird, be my salvation. Together we stand.
As I expected from my previous testing, the monkey was pretty easy. Here on floor was a bit harder because there are waves of enemies and I have to apply Frazzle again every time a new one comes in, which is kind of annoying, but after some retries I managed to get the clear too, saving Verina and all of my boss drops for the other towers.
Bluebird, be my salvation. Together we stand.
No hesitation.
Purify. I
Swift
call
and
upon
resolute.
the sentinel.
Moment of resonance. One with the
Sentinel
sound.
protects me. Silence.
Strike the shadows.
Together we stand.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Sentinel protects me. Answer me. Together we stand. Crystals, give me strength.
Swift and resolute.
In the name of Imperator.
The end has come. I sense your weakness. One with the sound.
Sentinel protects me. Judgment time. Together we stand. I
Swift
call
and
upon
resolute.
the sentinel.
Moment of resonance.
Bluebird, be my salvation.
I'm doing the first two floors of each side tower with Chixia. Even at level 60 and only S1, she's more than enough to solo this, and I save my stronger characters for the harder floors. I'm not gonna show the full Chixia stuff here to avoid making this video even longer, but in case you wanna watch that, I'm gonna leave a link in the description and pinned comment that will take you to another video where you can check the entire tower clear if you want. We are gonna leave floors 3 for later and start with the bosses. For the Scar boss, I took my Anchor Liberation to level 8, and this was enough to get the clear. Once again without Verina. I can use her on floor 3 now, she's gonna be more useful there because I have to clear those floors with Danshin, who has the worst build out of all my TPS characters and is only S0.
No one picks on Uncle's friends.
Stay behind me. Cycle of shackles be gone.
Holy stampede!
I won't back down.
Bully's attack! You're in for it now! Leave?
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade. Be alert.
Here we go again! Into Bully's belly you go! Leave?
Stay behind me.
Alone!
Lotus pervade.
Bully's
Change your
attack!
perception.
You're in for it now! Here comes Encore! Leave?
Stay behind me.
Me?
Frozen blockade.
Resonant Tower floor 4 is way harder, especially cause there is a lot of RNG for grouping these mobs at the start, but even with good RNG, only level 8 Liberation on my anchor was not enough to get the clear in time. I tried really hard to save some boss drops here, but this grouping RNG was making me sick, so I went to fight the Scar weekly boss and spent all my week 2 drops on maxing anchor as much as possible.
Bask in the sunlight.
After that I got the clear on the first try. This was not a great run, the grouping was bad and I made a lot of mistakes, but my anchor was broken with the new upgrades and it was enough to get the clear.
Into Woolly's belly you go! Here comes
Stay
Encore!
behind. Shackles be gone.
Further level.
Stay behind me.
Woolly's attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're in for it now! Here comes Encore!
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Further level. Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da! No one picks on Encore's friends! Leave
Stay behind
me
me. Lotus pervade.
alone! Life is in everything!
Stay behind me.
Woolly's attack! Here comes Encore! Into Woolly's belly you go! Woolly, leave
Stay behind
me
me. Shackles be gone.
alone! Further level. Here we go again! Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're in! No one picks on Encore's friends! Here comes Encore!
With the bosses finished, I only need to do floors 3 now. For this first one, my dancing was level 6 skills, no passives activated and she's sequence 0. But this one is pretty easy, I'm using Verina and Phoebe to buff her, and all I need is a good burst at the start of the second wave.
Further level.
Inferno! Silence! Let's do this another way.
Eradicate. Harmonize. Strike. Scarlet. Perfume. Oblivion. Harmonize.
Fury boils! Burn!
Further level.
Fury boils! Burn to ashes! As you wish!
Guide my blade. Judgment.
That's the burst I was talking about, and I just play it safe after this cause I have a lot of time and I don't want my dancing to die.
Upswing. No mercy.
Fury boils! Burn!
Further level.
Fury boils! Silence! Inferno!
Guide my blade. Eradicate. Upswing. Oblivion. Repose.
Fury boils! As you wish!
Further level.
Burn!
Guide my blade. Judgment.
And the final boss for me are the knights on the other floor 3. This floor is very hard and a lot of people probably didn't notice cause it's only a floor 3. If you have the damage you can one-shot them, but when you are low level this is a really painful floor with 3 knights that never stop attacking, and to make it even more fun they can summon a 4th knight. For context, the previous tower reset only had 1 of these knights on the same floor, and now there are 3 cause why not, right? This run was pretty good, maybe I could have gotten the clear here if my Verina didn't die so early. Anyway, that green thing you see up there is the daily and weekly reset. It's Monday now, and I can do Dreamless boss 3 times to get my dancing skills leveled. Back to the tower, the strat is to charge Dancing Forte at the beginning before they start moving, then buff her and use the charge attack when they group. They don't have that much HP, it's just they don't let you attack. Oh, and for this fight I changed Morteficet to Fusion, the same one as Anchor. I wanted him to provide some more fusion damage cause one of these guys resists Havoc.
Fury boils. As you wish.
Luminous energy.
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Leave me alone. Burn.
Guide my blade. No mercy.
Fury boils.
Fruit of evolution. Bask in the sunlight.
Fury boils. Inferno. As you wish. Not bad. Feel my wrath.
Guide my blade.
Fury boils. Inferno.
Life is an empty thing.
Fury boils. Burn.
Guide my blade. No mercy.
Now that my dancing is upgraded, her damage is more than enough for this floor, and I get the full tower clear on day 9, 8 days after this account creation date. Now let's see how many pulls I farmed in this crazy week. Remember, I used 50 pulls on Phoebe and 74 on her weapon. Then we had to add 5400 astrites, that's what I used on refills. And this is what I had right after clearing the tower, 13 more pulls and 20k astrites. Oh, and I have 7 weapon pulls that I got from 2.1 Coral Store reset and forgot to show here. And I have some coral that I can save to get sequences in the future or use it now to get 25 more pulls. If we add everything up, this is a total of 330 limited pulls farmed in only 1 week. And there is still stuff to do, like finishing the Sorok, achievement farming, and all the content the game keeps adding with each update. This has been my biggest video project so far. I put a lot of effort into it. First leveling and farming the account, then clearing the tower, and finally putting everything together and editing this video. So if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. I will probably do similar challenges in the future, not in WoW cause I'm very satisfied with this run, but I'm planning to do the same on some upcoming games like Enfield or Neverness to Everness. And of course I'll keep up with my regular Wuthering Waves content cause it's my main game. To finish the video, I'll leave you with this showcase of all the builds my character had at the end of the challenge, which I farmed in only 1 week. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope to see you soon.